More than 30 dead, 18 missing after recent Beijing flooding. Some 59,000 homes collapsed and 150,000 others damaged by flooding brought on by record rainfall around China's capital. The death toll from recent flooding in and around China's capital, Beijing, has risen to 33, including 5 rescuers, while 18 other people remain missing, officials said, as much of the country's north remains threatened by ongoing heavy rainfall. Record downpours have hit China's capital in recent weeks, damaging infrastructure and deluging swaths of the city's suburbs and surrounding areas. Officials said on Wednesday that 33 people had died and 18 others were missing after the recent bad weather in Beijing, mainly due to flooding and buildings collapsing. Heavy rains batter northern China, 11 dead, thousands evacuated. China's heaviest rains in 140 years kill at least 20, leave 27 missing. China floods threaten downstream cities as tens of thousands evacuated. Days of heavy rain hit areas in Beijing's mountainous western outskirts, especially hard, causing the collapse of 59,000 homes, damage to almost 150,000 others, and flooding of more than 15,000 hectares, 37,000 acres, of cropland, the city's government said on Wednesday. Many roads were also damaged. Along with more than 100 bridges, Xia Linmao, a Beijing vice mayor, said at a news conference, "I would like to express my deep condolences to those who died in the line of duty and the unfortunate victims," Linmao told reporters, according to state broadcaster CCTV. Other parts of China have also seen heavy flooding, with many reported killed by floodwaters across northern China, which has been battered by heavy rain since late July, disrupting the lives of millions. Ying or other geological calamities, China's Ministry of Emergency Management said. In Hebei province, which neighbors Beijing, 15 were reported to have died, and 22 were missing. And in northeastern Jilin, 14 died and 1 person was reported missing on Sunday. DIA reported that dozens of rivers had seen water levels rise above warning markers in recent days. China's deadliest and most destructive floods in recent history were in 1998, when 4,150 people died, most of them along the Yangtze River. Tal of Zhengzhou in July of that year, turning streets into rushing rivers and flooding at least part of a subway line. Other areas in China are also suffering from the scorching summer heat and drought, which is threatening residents' health and crop harvest. The city recorded 744.8 millimeters, 29.3 inches, of rain between Saturday and Wednesday morning, the Beijing Meteorological Bureau said Wednesday. Beijing and the surrounding province of Hebei were hit by severe flooding because of the record rainfall, with waters rising to dangerous levels. The rain destroyed roads and knocked out power and even pipes carrying drinking water. It flooded rivers surrounding the capital, leaving cars waterlogged, while lifting others onto bridges meant for pedestrians. The number of confirmed deaths from the torrential rains around Beijing rose to 21 on Wednesday after the body of a rescuer was recovered. Wang Hongchun, 41, was with other rescuers in a rubber boat when it flipped over in a rapidly flowing river. 4 of her teammates survived. At least 26 people remain missing from the rains. Among the hardest hit areas is Zhuozhou, a small city in Hebei province that borders Beijing's southwest. On Tuesday night, police there issued a plea on social media for lights to assist with rescue work. Rescue teams traversed the flooded city in rubber boats as they evacuated residents who were stuck in their homes without running water, gas, or electricity since Tuesday afternoon. "I didn't think it would be that severe. I thought it was just a little bit of water and that it would recede," said 54-year-old Wang Huiying. She ended up spending the night on the 3rd floor of her building as the water seeped into the 1st floor, which holds her steamed bread shop. All the machinery is now underwater. Beijing records heaviest rainfall in at least 140 years, causing severe flooding and 21 deaths. Torrential rains around Beijing destroyed roads, knocked out power, and caused at least 21 deaths and left 26 people missing. Zhuozhou, China, AP. China's capital recorded its heaviest rainfall in at least 140 years over the past few days, as remnants of Typhoon Doksuri deluged the region, turning streets into canals where emergency crews used rubber boats to rescue stranded residents. The city recorded 744.8 millimeters, 29.3 inches of rain between Saturday and Wednesday morning, the Beijing Meteorological Bureau said Wednesday. Beijing and the surrounding province of Hebei were hit by severe flooding because of the record rainfall, with waters rising to dangerous levels. The rain destroyed roads and knocked out power and even pipes carrying drinking water. It flooded rivers surrounding the capital, leaving cars waterlogged, while lifting others onto bridges meant for pedestrians. The number of confirmed deaths from the torrential rains around Beijing rose to 21 on Wednesday after the body of a rescuer was recovered. Wang Hongchun, 41, was with other rescuers in a rubber boat when it flipped over in a rapidly flowing river. 4 of her teammates survived. In this photo released by Xinhua news agency, Cambodian Prime Minister Hun Manet lays a wreath at the monument to the people's heroes on the Tiananmen Square in Beijing on Thursday, September 14, 2023. Cambodia's new Prime Minister Hun Manet has arrived in Beijing on his first official trip abroad since taking office last month. He arrived on Thursday and is scheduled to meet with Chinese leader Xi Jinping on a visit that demonstrates Cambodia's warm relations with China, its closest political and economic ally. Cambodian Prime Minister Hun Manet visits country's close ally China on his first official trip abroad. A recruiter talks with an applicant at a booth at a job fair at a shopping center in Beijing on June 9, 2023. A record of more than 1 in 5 young Chinese are out of work, their career ambitions at least temporarily derailed by a depressed job market as the economy struggles to regain momentum after its long bout with COVID-19. China's full-time children move back in with parents and take on chores as good jobs grow scarce. Cardinal Matteo Zuppi, head of the CEI, Italian Conference of Bishops, welcomes parishioners after celebrating Mass at the Cathedral of the Immaculate Conception in Moscow on June 29, 2023. Pope Francis's Ukraine peace envoy, Cardinal Matteo Zuppi, is heading to China on the 4th leg of a mission that has already brought him to Kyiv, Moscow, and Washington. All the machinery is now underwater. It's unknown how many people are trapped in flood-stricken areas in the city and surrounding villages. Rescue teams from other provinces came to Zhuozhou to assist with evacuations. "We have to grasp every second, every minute to save people," said Zheng Hongjun, the head of a rescue team from coastal Jiangsu province. Zheng said he had been working since 2 a.m. Wednesday when they arrived and expects to work into the night. They've rescued about 200 people so far. A lot of the people we saved are elderly and children. On Wednesday, waters in Guan County in Hebei, which borders Zhuozhou, reached as high as halfway up a pole where a surveillance camera was installed. Guan County resident Liu Jiwen, 58, was evacuated from his village on Tuesday night. "There's nothing we can do. It's natural disaster," he said. 2 other people were trying to pass through the flooded areas to rescue a relative trapped in a nearby village. This is all about this incident. Do share and subscribe to our channel for more details. Thanks for watching.